Hey folks, welcome to Wednesday, the 11th of May 2022. And a strange old day we saw yesterday, buying up in the pre market European session on US equities, finding sort of last Friday's lows and Monday's highs, and then really coming off back down to test some levels. Really best illustrated in the NASDAQ um, on yesterday's trade. Oil also extending losses to the downside yesterday. 98.52s where the invasion top was at 98.52s there. So what else have we seen? Really, euro index and dollar index both sort of mullicking around highs and lows. The highs for the dollar, lows for the euro, and we do have a little bit of ECB chitter chatter this morning out of Christine and a couple of ECB speakers, but really nothing there to see any decent buying in the euro. So let's get over, have a look at some charts here. Wanted to note on Nat Gas yesterday, really massive opportunity here on Nat Gas into the 50 EMA. We were looking at this at the time. Really nice trade there for those who are on the gas contract. And so where we are now is up 15% above that area, right? 15%. Just sort of a risk reward scenario to where we are now. That's about so that's about 20,000 bucks, 20,000 buckaroos per single contract traded. I just want to make sure. Oh no, sorry, that's 10,000 bucks. We have 1, 2 contracts, so it's about 10,000 bucks per single contract traded there. A little bit annoyed I missed that opportunity, but I did get distracted by a bit of scalping on Nasdaq at the time, so that's fine. But lovely opportunity, and I think generally buying in this whole area on nat gas with the environment we have, certainly risk on the gas story. Also coming out this morning between Gazprom having a bit of a spat with the Ukrainian government about basically the shipments of gas on the pipelines. It's all just leading towards a mega tight picture for nat gas, and of course this is the U.S. contract Henry Hub nat gas, but in the face of um, in the face of diminishing gas coming out of the Urals area and diminishing, possibilities of that situation improving. And also, we're now waiting for the EU ambassadors to come forward with the proposals of their ban and the details of the ban on Russian oil. It's going to have a knock-on effect to gas, and therefore there's going to be more of a call on US Henry Hub gas to be sent to Europe. And we've already seen, I think over 8 to 10 shipments out of, I think, Louisiana and Florida of this gas. So it's really important that you stay on the bid, and stay on the longs on nat gas for now. But of course, it does crush when it wants to crush. Just you want to just get in here at suitable places. So moving averages at play now. I think we're holding. If we can hold this 20 EMA, I just think the longs are really good here for nat gas. So yeah, that's something we're going to keep monitoring in the room. We almost hit $10 there already this week. So, you seeing this morning now. Well, let's look at yesterday. Nasdaq, such clean resistance here. We got Friday's low here. Friday's low coming into Monday's high. Was this Monday's high? Actually, technically, it wasn't Monday's high. It was pullback area on Monday. A lot of excess. So then we come in to trade yesterday. Well, you've simply got a lovely area here between those two excess highs and lows. And what did we get? We saw a lovely excess again here. I mean, I wasn't a fan of getting into sort of a position that I just thought was going to keep moving forever, long or short yesterday. So pretty much scalping to be had against the 12,426 level on the longs, and then the shorts, which I didn't really hold for a position, which was sort of one of my downfalls yesterday. But that's okay. So we're holding 12,426 at the moment in the European session. Looks like it may want to retest up here before we then find out if there's more selling here, or if the buyers want to take this back up and kind of get back on average pricing a little bit. And that's kind of generally the sentiment I would be looking at today. I think tech is very, very beaten up at the moment. I think for good reasons. Going out on the spoos to have a look here, you're really looking at a doji day yesterday, right? So therefore, you got to be looking on the long side if you're familiar with your candlestick charting technique. This is a bit of a signal here that we are to expect further upside on equities this morning. Daily bars, the 20 EMA up here. I don't know. I don't think we're going to head for the 20 EMA. That is going to be a 4.5% move from where we are now. We're already up 0.5%. So you're looking at a 5% up day on the spoos. I don't know if that's in the work today, a 5% move, but certainly something like, definitely up to test 40.56s, and then potentially 40.93s quarter, which is, of course, the low of the 24th of February this year. Okay, so that is that's the spoos. I think on the Dow, you can see here as well, this morning it's looking, quite vibrant for another push, at least to our 132,477s. And, can we, make further gains on the highs that we saw yesterday, coming back into, what would be around 32,919s. I don't know about that. I think there's kind of a demon in the sky up here, 32,610s for the Dow. So would not really like to be activating a long from up here. It's way too elevated. So oil as well. Oil is kind of oil is had a bit of a flush out, I would say, on the downside here. 92.82's invasion top, as I'd said. Taking the bid, yeah, 20 EMA and 103.86 target to the upside. This 104 levels the 2011 and 2012 double tap low. Fantastic level came in there yesterday. For the offers anyway. So I think today we may want to try and get up higher here. There's nothing like solving lower prices with lower prices. So we did get those lower prices, making it just really nice and cheap. And then we were auctioning up here. So I think we can get a breach on 104.12 to the upside today. What else am I looking at? That's it, really. Gold was shorting gold here on the 1849s, top of this line in the sand. But the bund was a bit of a signifier here and started to get bid. So I got on the longs on the bund and ditched these shorts here. So I think gold may look for further upside as well today. But it's just really not my jam anymore. So for the gold bug, I think there's fantastic trading to be had, just not for me. Of course, overnight you did actually see 1830s come in as nice support there. Yeah, and I mean on the euro, yeah, we were looking at that range within a range yesterday. So the range within a range, I think it's all key to kind of monitor the context of this market within this broader range in grey as we lead into over the next kind of 8 weeks the rate hike cycle commencement from the ECB. And so we can just look to buy the lows, sell the highs until we kind of get that confirmation, or we get sort of a de-risking on financial markets that would translate across into a lower dollar, right? So I think if we have a good update on equities today, I think we're going to come off quite a bit on the dollar, and that is going to be down to 102.99. Cable, I got nothing for you. It's stuck in a range. It can't get out. 120 spot 2278 is the floor, and yeah, I mean we're just going through quite a bit of compression here on cable. I think it looks like it is going to break out to the upside, but the thing with cable is just when it looks like it's going to do something, it does exactly the opposite. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I don't trade it anymore. All right, that's it for me for another pre-US session. Have a good one out there. If you're down on your portfolio, don't get down on yourself. Just buy some more. All right, talk to you soon. Bye bye.